This is the video for Lab 28, your last lab. Yay. Okay, so there are some examples for how to do the lab, and then to actually get to Lab 28, you have to click again into this Lab 28 folder. And in that Lab 28 folder is a template that's already in Excel. So I'm just going to pull it up. I'd already downloaded it. My internet is very slow today. You'll have to please excuse me. So in this lab, we're going to be doing some financial statement analysis, which I think is chapter 15. And this is basically what's on your final as well with respect to chapter 15. So it's a good one to do and know how to do. All right, so the first one we're going to do, this one is referred to as vertical analysis. All right, so this is vertical analysis of a balance sheet. Okay, so in vertical analysis, you're looking at just 1 year. It's vertical, so it's down the year, and everything is expressed as a percentage of a total. So in the case of a balance sheet, your total assets are 100%, and then your total liabilities and equity are 100%. Okay, then everything else is expressed as a percentage of those totals. So total current assets, you're going to do equal the total current assets of 64,800 divided by your total assets of 290. So your total assets are 22.3%. I'm sorry, your current assets are 22.3% of your total assets. Then you're going to do the same thing for plant, property, and equipment. So it's going to be equal the 2,400 divided by the total assets. And then same thing for other assets. The 24,800 divided by the 290,000. And that's it. And if you total these up, they should equal 100%. So, I put this 100% in just to show y'all that the 290 should be the 100% figure. But I'm going to sum it just to make sure. And it is indeed 100%. All right, so once again, I'm going to delete this one because I'm going to add it up. All right, so total current liabilities, percentage of your total liabilities and equity. Remember that it's the same number. It's the same $290,000 because it has to balance out, right? So equal the total current liabilities divided by total liabilities and stockholders' equity. And it's the same thing. Equal the total liabilities, even that one. So on this one, you can either divide it by total liabilities and stockholders' equity, or I could have summed these two up. Either way, you get the same answer. All right, then total stockholders' equity, so the 160 divided by the 290. And then for this total, it's going to be your total liabilities plus your total equity. And that's it for that one. Pretty simple. All right, 2015, same thing, but I'm going to show you how to make a formula you can copy. All right, so it's your total current assets divided by total assets. And if I want to copy this, total assets needs to stay the same. That H10 needs to stay the same. So I'm going to put a $sign before the row 10 because that's what really needs to stay the same as the row. All right, then once I have that formula in, I can just copy that down and I don't have to retype it. And then remember, this one is the sum of these. All right, and equals 100%, which is what it should equal. All right, so for current liabilities, I'm going to do the 47,000 divided by the 278. And then much like I did up here, I'm going to put a $sign in front of row 19. That makes it absolute. All right, then I'm going to copy that down. Actually, I can copy it down the whole way there. And then I can even Control C and then Control V. All right, then that plus my equity plus my liability percentage should equal my 100%. Okay, then the next one, this is an income statement. And if you notice, they're looking at 2 years and wanting the change between the years. This is horizontal analysis. All right, because we're looking across the years. So on this one, the first thing you need to do is determine the dollar amount change. So it's the current year minus the previous year. So 586.5 minus 286.4. And you just do that the whole way down. The current year minus the previous year. And once you have it once, you can really just copy it down. Okay. Notice this one is negative. Our expenses actually went down. All right. So then the percentage is the change, the dollar change, divided by the earlier year. And that's called the base year. All right. So let me type that out. Percent change equals the dollar change divided by the earlier year amount. All right, and that's referred to as the base year. All right, so it's the dollar change divided by the amount for the earlier year. And once you have it, you can just copy that down as well. And you're done. Notice this number looks really big, but look how big that change is. So when your base year is pretty small, relatively speaking, your percentage change is going to be pretty big. Okay, so don't let that freak you out. And that's it.